The fastest egg in the world? Quite possibly. Find out more right here on Gary's Stuff. Hello, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today is box opening day on the kit of the week. This week's kit of the week is the SR-71 Blackbird from Hasegawa in egg scale. Now, if you're thinking about getting one of these, want to know what's inside the box, this is very much the video for you. If you just are interested in the SR-71 and maybe what kits of the plane are available, there is a history video coming up soon, and of course, later on this week, there'll be the build video where I make this very kit. How will you know when these videos pop up? Best thing to do is subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that bell and you'll get notified of all the new channel content as it arrives. And of course, anything you see, please remember, imperial thumbs up on the like button below, please, because every like counts. And if you'd like to support the channel in a bit more concrete fashion, you can do so through super thanks, by becoming a channel member, or indeed through any of my partner programs, or as Mark Saunders very kindly did, send me a kit to make. Anyway, enough of all of that. Let's crack on and see what you get inside the box of the SR-71 egg plane from Hasegawa. As usual with these Hasegawa kits, there's the egg plane cartoon and this sort of manga-like figure on the side. Not entirely sure what that's all about, but I'm sure it's all very innocent, really. Inside there's instruction leaflet, and by leaflet I don't mean leaflet, but we will have a look at those. There's a bag of parts, and there's a decal sheet. Let's have a look at all these bits in a bit more detail. Okay, this is frame A. And you can see this is the top half of the fuselage, the vertical stabilizers, or fins as we would once call them, and the exhausts here. There is, however, this little figure. I have no idea what this is about. Maybe someone else does. I've absolutely no idea what he's about. Anyway, he's standing there and he's got a pair of binoculars here. And he appears to be listening to something, but I don't know what. Anyway, that's frame A. On frame B, we have the bottom half of the fuselage, the engine pods, and the engine inlets, inlet spikes, and the undercarriage. The things on the other, no, they must have been, no, they were definitely vertical stabilizers. It's a delta, it can't have been tailplanes. Fins, definitely fins. Anyway, so that's frame B. And the other frame is the transparency part. There's only one part on here. They have gone to the trouble of marking out where the edges of the glass are. So that's kind of nice. So I can mask the glass properly and spray it rather than having to hand paint the whole thing. Just jolly good. The instructions on here are basic, to say the very least, but then they always are on egg planes. I mean, this is actually quite a complex one. You've got two engine halves to build, and then put those onto the fuselage, and then put the wheels on. So relative to some of the ones I've seen, that's actually quite a lot. But hey ho. Colour callouts here for Mr. Colours. And the painting instructions are fairly straightforward. Basically, it's black. And there are quite a lot of decals actually to put on, especially on this side. There's quite a lot to put on there. And that's it. As far as the instruction sheet goes, there really isn't anything else. And here's the decal sheet. Fairly basic, although you do get two sets of Decals, so two different aircraft, I guess, at different phases of their career. You know, when we have this big US Air Force thing in white. I don't know what this is. I think this is a little flag to go on top of our chap. But you notice that the chap is completely conspicuous by his absence from any of the instructions. So I'm just guessing that that's his flag of whatever. And yeah, those are decals for the rest of the aircraft and of course the instrument panel. I don't know who makes these, whether Hasegawa make their own or whether they buy them in, but the yellow's fairly weak on this here. It's a bit stronger there, but it's fairly weak there. The red is not very crisp at all. Although you can read the nose step. That is, to be fair, that is like just over this pencil's 0.5 millimeter wide, so that's actually pretty small and it's readable. These are readable. And it is often, at the end of the day, it's an egg plane. What do we expect? It's not going to be massively readable, but it's going to be good enough for what we want, I think. Well, that's an intriguing little kit, I think you'll agree. Takes the concept of cartoon and caricature quite a long way on a plane that's very, very long and thin. To make it sort of quite stubby and chunky is quite an achievement, I think you'll agree. Anyway, I'm looking forward to making it. If you are looking forward to it too, come back for the build video and indeed come back for the history video to see the plane in some sort of context. When will these be up? Well, best thing to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when all my future videos are released. And of course, anything you see on the channel that you like, please give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below because every like counts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Goodbye.